Hello, this is John Martin of AdGroupGenerator.com, and in this training screencast we're going to do the next step of the process of taking you from creating a list of relevant keywords from Google's keyword research tool, creating that as a text file that you can then use to go through this three-step process in the AdGroupGenerator.com utility that I'm providing free. And this is then the next step, which is taking the information from AdGroupGenerator and saving that as a text file ready to actually import it into Google's AdWords Editor tool on your PC. There's also one sort of slightly advanced feature that we're going to talk about at the end of the video, which is the initial 100 ad group per campaign limit on your AdWords account, and we'll talk more about that in a minute. Okay, so let's go and extract the data from AdGroupGenerator. Okay, so here we are in AdGroupGenerator. On the screen is the keyword results processing area that I showed in the previous video, and we're simply going to select all of the output in the AdWords Editor Ready area by clicking on the copy button. As you see, it highlights everything all the way down to the bottom, and then it's just simply a case of right clicking and selecting copy. Okay, having copied that, I'm going to go to Notepad and a blank file, and then we're just going to do edit paste, so it all goes into that. I'm then going to do file, save as, again I'm saving to the desktop, name it pottery.1.txt, saving that. It already exists, so we'll say yes. So that's it, we've extracted the information into a text file, and we can use this to copy all this information into AdWords Editor program, which we'll do on a separate video. Okay, as I said at the beginning, on brand new AdWords accounts there are various limits, so Google restricts how many campaigns you can have, how many ad groups you can have, things like that, and it is possible to contact Google and arrange for those limits to be lifted. But you'll notice obviously in this extract we started off with 200 keywords, and that has obviously created 200 ad groups, which is a slight issue because the limit on ad groups in a sort of a new account with Google is 100. So although we've got a text file and we can obviously use this and import it into AdWords Editor, it's also worth copying this list of ad groups into something like Microsoft Excel, because that has automatic numbering, so you can easily identify 100 ad groups if that's indeed the limit that you've got on your account. So just to show you that, I'm going to select all these again, so edit, select all, edit, copy. I'm then going to go into Microsoft Excel in a new worksheet, which is on the screen now, and I'm going to click on cell A1, and I'm going to do edit paste, which essentially copies all that information from the text file. Just going to double click on the line between the A and the B, which just makes the A column a little bit wider. So as you can see here, we've just copied the text file over. Now the benefit of doing this is the numbering down the side. So if there's a limit to 100, obviously the very first row is the field headings, so you can actually go down to line 101, which is that point at which above that there's 100 AdWords ad groups, and below it there's another 100 because we had 200 keywords to start with. So I can then insert row, so that's just nicely separated the list, which you can then decide to import one group at a time, or you could decide to just stick with the text file and load all 200 in, and then see if Google produces an error message while you're waiting to have your limits increased. Having done that, I'm just going to save it again on desktop. I'm going to call this pottery1 again. So that's covered everything we wanted to cover on this particular video. We've extracted the information from AdGroupGenerator, both into a plain text file, which we're going to use when we go into Google's AdWords Editor. And I've also explained about the 100 ad group limit on your initial account, and shown you a way perhaps of using a spreadsheet program like Excel to easily identify where that each 100 is. Obviously the example I showed, we only had 200 keywords, but if you had a long list of a few thousand, again you could use Excel to split your list into 100 ad group chunks. Okay, that's what I wanted to cover on this video. In the next one we'll actually import the text that we've created into AdGroupGenerator, and that's where you'll really see the power of using AdGroupGenerator, the free utility that I've provided. I'll see you on the next video. So that's the end of this particular training video on AdGroupGenerator. I hope you've enjoyed it. Before I go, I just wanted to emphasise that I've obviously used YouTube to host this particular video, so you might have viewed this video on YouTube or on the help pages of adgroupgenerator.com. I'd really appreciate it if you head over to the YouTube channel, give feedback both on the video and how you found the tool. Feel free to embed the video on your site, blog about it, tell your friends. My YouTube ID is AdGroupBuzz, and I've also got a Twitter account with the same name, which is AdGroupBuzz. Great. Thanks for watching, and pop back soon. Don't forget to check us out here at adgroupgenerator.com, the free tool helping you create Google-friendly, keyword-driven ad groups in 3 easy steps. You get better relevance to improve your quality scores. You slash the time you spend optimizing your campaigns, and it costs you nothing. See you again soon.